I didn't want to take a role as such straight away in coaching, which I probably could have done to a different degree. As soon as I finished, I wanted a bit of time off. I wanted to do some different stuff. The media's just part of that. I've been able to work on my coaching because I've got a great relationship at Chelsea with the academy, so I've got lots of hours in. I've cut past my A licence now. I'm on my pro licence later in the year, so that's a work in progress. Enjoying what I'm doing now, but probably in the long run, that's where I want to go. To come to Manchester United, and not to just nick a win. I think to play the way we played, doing all the things that we've been working towards in a short space of time, to come and do it on this stage against this team full of top players, with our squad, which has got some younger boys in it as well. The players are immense. What a night for the club to come here and do that. I wouldn't have minded if we'd have lost on penalties, because we played without fear. We didn't come here and sit back and put men behind the ball and wait to see what happened. We went 1-0 down after 4 minutes or whatever, which is even harder then, because maybe then, if you're a bit weak of mind, you can actually go, oh, here we go. And we didn't. We got the ball, we played. But yeah, for my playing career, for my affiliation with the club, the bond I had with the fans and people behind the scenes there, it's a special draw for me to be able to go back and see people behind the scenes and see 40,000 plus friends in the stadium. I'm more emotional as I've got older, I think. These things catch you, because you realise in life, what the important part of Chelsea in my life, how important it was. I mean, what I owe for that, in terms of thanks. Sometimes those moments can catch us when the business starts, and I want to prepare the team and try and see how well we can do on the night. But in terms of arriving and seeing people and walking out at Stamford Bridge, not out onto the pitch, but to be there, would be very special for me. I did last night. I struggled this afternoon, and I usually do have a little kit in the afternoon pre-game, and because it was exciting for me. I'm not going to lie, it's exciting for me to come back here. Nervous and excited, but it is home. For me now, it's not my current home, but it was such a home for such a long time that since the draw was made till tonight, I've been happy to come back here and see a lot of friends, as I said before the game. But my overriding feeling is a thanks to the Chelsea fans. Yeah, I couldn't get off. I missed the window. I couldn't get off, and then I sat up all afternoon staring at the ceiling, waiting for the game. It's great. It means such a great deal because, from the day I come in, we had not issues. Every club in the Championship, I think, it has issues, wherever it might be. But it was, how can we bring the age down? How can we get some energy into the team, play the way I wanted to play? And there've been ups and downs along the way. And then to get into the playoffs with a really good run. And then to go 1-0 down and do something that no team's ever done in the playoffs, to turn around, losing the first leg at home, is, in terms of personal achievement, the feeling is as much as I've had in football. It's not the personal achievement of being able to win stuff with Chelsea, but in terms of the feeling of how I feel right now, it feels up there. As I say, I've got a 2-year contract here. I've loved working here, and I want to continue that, and I want to continue progressing with the club. And I have to say, after my first year in football and what the opportunity this club gave me, then it's massively important that everyone understands that's my overriding feeling. So that's where I am in. That's completely where I am. So I go away tonight. I'm going to have a couple of beers with all the lads and the staff and everybody that's worked this hard this year. And then afterwards, we'll talk about where we go forward.